Hey folks, it's Nate. Thanks for joining me once again as we look to the horizon, and I'm bringing you the weekly writing vlog. And today, I have not a whole lot to report, actually. I finished my essay writing for this season, except I'm doing my fall reading wrap up, and I have one book that I just started that I decided I wanted to add to the list. So once I have that read and a brief write up of it done, that essay will be done and I will be all done with that. Beyond that, I have done editing of Burning Bright. I would say we are about at the 2/3 mark now, so we're coming along. I hope to be done with that by the end of the month of November, so I can then hire an editor to have a look at it and hopefully get all of that done in time to release the book in January or February. I'm going to have to, of course, look into getting a cover for that sorted out and take care of a few other things. I've never contracted a cover before, so that will be a learning experience and one I definitely want to do correctly. I have an artist in mind for that, but beyond that, I also have to get the book formatted, which will be, again, a learning experience because I've never done that before. So sorting all of that out will take probably most of my December and January. Of course, as far as goes with contracting stuff, a lot of that will be waiting time, so I intend to keep writing on other projects as I wait on stuff there. So, yeah, hopefully I will be doing stuff beyond that. But that's really all there is to report on the writing front at the moment. Really short vlog this week. I know not the most thrilling content. I did want to kind of go over how I am tracking all this, just as a way to keep it in the record, so to speak. I'm building spreadsheets right now as a way to track all of these details. I have heard that's a good way to go about it. I know a couple of other authors who have published before who went about it that way. So I have a spreadsheet showing my most recent action on each step. So for like contracting an editor, I have right now a note saying that I have a list, and then the list is on another part of the spreadsheet. So I have a list of prospective editors I'm going to go through. As I contact them, I will be changing that field on the spreadsheet to reflect who I am contacting at that particular moment in time. I also have a slot for contracting a cover art and doing the formatting and all of that stuff. I've never done this kind of tracking before, but since this is a more complicated project, I figured it was better to have something written down that I could refer back to, regardless of where I am, and have that information handy in case I need to reference it for some reason. I don't know what reasons that would be yet, but like I said, it's my first time doing this, so I am on a journey of discovery. So that will be very interesting. I have not worked any on outlining Fire and Gold this week, which is kind of disappointing. I wanted to do that, but I never managed to get to it. And every time I had time to work on that, I was also in a position to work on editing the manuscript for Burning Bright. So I just did that instead, which I think is why I made so much progress this week. We'll see whether that continues to be the case. Again, I am kind of driven by my mental state, my attitude. Like if I have a lot of time and the drive to work on one project, that tends to be what I pick up, regardless of what is theoretically the most pressing project, because I found that's the way to make the most progress in a given chunk of time. And as someone who writes as well as working full-time, optimizing time is a higher priority than meeting self-imposed deadlines most of the time. Now, usually I manage to meet those self-imposed deadlines anyway, which is good, but I actually haven't had a situation probably in the last 5 years where I had to decide between juggling projects, as I like to do, and making self-imposed deadlines. That may, however, come up in the future, and that will be a learning experience, I guess, as they say. Anyway, that's what I'm looking at. This whole part of the process is becoming a little more daunting as I get closer to it, admittedly. and I am not sure how well I'm going to juggle all this. Managing finances is going to be a challenge, and while I expect this to be a loss leader, I don't expect to make back my money on this project alone, at least not in the next year. I also don't want to waste too much money because I'm not made of cash. So all of these things, interesting challenges that are coming up. I will keep you posted on them, and I will talk to you next week. So there's a like button, there's a subscribe button down below. You can use those as you see fit, and I'll talk to you later.